Hey, let's just cut some of the things. Let's talk about baseball for a second. First, sports. NFL had probably the best playoff forever. Last time I remember how great the playoffs became, football did incredible. Brought the fans back. They were packed and stuff, and some even were doing crazy criminal stuff and fights and so forth. But football's back. From COVID-19, they did all right. They probably didn't make as much money. I think they probably did. But hey, they're back. But what a way to bring back the fans. I mean, awesome. But then there's baseball. Baseball could be living off the excitement that's going on with after football, but did they? No, baseball did not. Baseball did not come back. They just want to put a handicap on themselves and make it not have the fans come back even stronger. Yes, the fans were back when they saw the playoff games of the last year playoffs, but not as big as football. Football, they could be living off all the new fans that everybody was pumped up about sports again, but they did not. They rather go on strike, and some reason is it medical? Is it more money? Or did baseball owners make more money and now they want more piece of it? But you guys been doing that forever. But you kind of forget one thing. What about the fans? You forgot about us? I really do think you forgot about the fans. The fans that went through COVID-19, waited for you to come back, anxious to come in the stadiums, went through the protocol of masks, COVID-19 shots, just trying to get in to watch you. But you didn't care. Maybe you didn't budget yourself right. Maybe economics wasn't good and you thought you should make more money last year than you got. But it's okay. You go on strike again and forget about the fans who made that increase. That was dying for sports to watch you. What happened those? Remember those days when you had Ricky Henderson, Pedro Van Rail for the great pitcher. You have Steve Garvey, the stiff guy that could hardly swing the bat. You had us thinking, seeing Reggie Jackson playing, but we remember them. We also, Ricky Henderson, been out forever, but we still remember being in the stadium and watch him take off. Everybody knew he was stealing. Then I remember working at a restaurant, seeing the Oakland A's play and seeing accuracy, watch him on TV. Then rush into Mud's restaurant in Pleasanton, San Ramon, and see him serving him bread with his meal and then smiling, going like, how the heck did he get there so fast? I just saw you on TV. And he nodded. I know, maybe he had that special door, maybe the freeway. I don't know, but I just remember that. But then we go to this, we remember Bonds, even if, people talk about steroids, all that, but we remember he built San Francisco Stadium. But remember that. But today, what do we remember? Today, right now, we don't remember again that another baseball season that's going strike. Yes, we don't remember that. We're in shot by season tickets to the Oakland A's that I did for 8 or 9 years straight, but didn't renew them last year because of COVID-19 and because they weren't on play a full season. And then was thinking buy them again, even if they increase in amount and if they're leaving. But that stadium, baseball, all that, you saw your season ticket holders watching there, saying hi to them. Some of them were bringing their favorite food that they shared with the other season ticket holders. But it was like a family. But today we don't know how that is because slowly, baseball is taking that joy away from us. From building up from a great NFL, probably best forever playoff games they could have lived off that, probably increased the fan base because everybody was jacked up for the sports to watch another, hopefully, great season. We were. Now I just wonder, wow, maybe I should have paid attention to more sports. I just learned about how soccer is played and how much they run. Seeing now soccer penalties, the red line, the offsides is just like hockey. But there's one thing difference is soccer don't really go on strike that much. They're always playing. You can find them everywhere playing. Wonder why the growth that people love watching soccer because, hey, it's really a poor man's sport when you think about it because you could be poor and still play that sport, but also it doesn't matter economics. It brought everybody together. But that's the thing to love that you could watch them anywhere, anytime. You could go to the playgrounds and watch leads going all the time. You could see that. You could sit there and watch them across the over the fence and just see them running and just enjoying. And you don't know what team is what, but just the love of them playing the game. Yes, we remember that. But now we have to suffer and watch what's going on in the news. We see now our rights are slowly, everybody wanted the Second Amendment to make sure they have their rights to bear arms and all that. But slowly, we're slowly seeing as everything's starting to deteriorate our rights. Whose rights are they now? If you have to be the right or the left, but both parties are losing the long run. We're losing our rights. I mean, think about it now. You see some place states that first they were demanding that small businesses could what dictate what they wanted with COVID-19, how they should manage themselves, running their masks, be able to do all that. But we almost had that, right? But now we see slowly governors are slowly taking that right away. Now they're demanding that you have to let people with no mask in to the restaurant. But what if I was the owner who wanted? But we also forget, or also what's going on. We want for fear that government will be overreach and beyond their boundaries. But now we also don't realize that you voted the mayors, the governors into office, and their house of your state have more power than actually the federal government. But you gave them that power. You gave them that little leaflet to let them jump on it and take more rights away that you didn't realize they went way beyond overreach. But it's okay. That's what's happened with sports. That's what's supposed to bring us to not think so much when we see this depression time happening. Sports supposed to be bring us out. Doesn't matter what age, what race, whatever. It brought us all together. But greed also is creeping in. But here we are, once again, having fun, going through this craziness. Now we might go to war because once we were all united and powerful in the United States, but now we let other outside countries regain their power, control, or even understand we are the most powerful country in the world. But hey, who's paying attention to that since we're all fighting within each other, taking each other's rights away, and don't understand that each side is solely taking each other's rights away? And soon we won't have any rights. We fight, we support other countries to have the democracy, to make sure everything they have the right, the freedom of choice. But since we can't do that ourselves, that one side or another is taking each other's rights away instead of looking at the whole picture and compromise. So what do we do? What do we do? So this is just Rhymes Times Thoughts. Talk about, hey, just everything, everyday guy, everyday thoughts. Just want to think about that for a while and understand what's going on, from sports to heal the nation, to go together. We went through roughest times and sports healed us to put us together. Now we even criticize our greatest athletes, not to support them, but really cut them down, give them harsh reality when you probably never even played the sport yourself or skied in your life. But it's okay. That's where we are today. We are at a time that we forget how once we strive to support our neighbors, our friends, our family. But now we're here, the unknown. The where are we going? What are we going to do? That's the scary part. So hopefully you guys tune into Rhymes Times Thoughts again. And let's talk. Maybe next week we have some positive things, maybe greatest thing, maybe some fun things that are happening these days. But hopefully we start working together, sports wise, politics, Hopefully we don't do something stupid that hurts our neighbors, our friends, and we could also be proud and not be afraid of anybody knows what you say and do, and they're so proud of you, instead of just going, I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoy Rhymes Times Thoughts. Enjoy. Have a great day. This is Rhymes Times. See you soon. Ooh, ooh.